This is very much important to know about how real-time scenarios will help you to crack an interview in big MNCs. Startup companies is not your entry level, it's just the exposure of gaining an experience in corporate life. Working with many visualization tools like how the power of data-driven decision making is happening around the world. So it's my self-interest and I always love to challenge the data. My first interview, I have succeeded basically focusing more upon building up. I would like to say that in times of recession, competition increases. I have been in a scenario when an interviewer asked me that why you choose data science as a career. So I think you should be not that serious. You should be little serious about what you want to do. Shit, yeah. This is recession. How can I cope up this?
Today, we have the privilege of speaking with an inspiring leader in the field of business intelligence, Ms. Ketaki Raut. As an associate BI consultant at Embolden Consulting Services Private Limited, she brings her expertise in data visualization and machine learning to drive impact change. With an ongoing PGDM in business analytics from Wellenker Institute and an MSc in information technology, Ketaki has mastered the art of transforming complex data into meaningful insights using Power BI and QuickSense. Recognizing as a top data analytics voice on LinkedIn, she stands out as a role model for aspiring professionals in the analytical world. Let's welcome Ms. Ketaki Raut. Hello Ketaki, how are you?
I'm good, Chaitanya. What about you?
I am too good. I am too good. Thank you so much for asking. First of all, I would like to thank you to coming to my podcast and giving your prestigious time. Your knowledge you are going to share us today with us that will be really valuable for all the data aspirants and the data students who want to come into the data industry. Thank you so much for coming.
First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me such huge opportunity as this is my first podcast. So I want to just make sure that students and upcoming generation should learn about this and rather than scrolling down their social media for doing such time pass. So I think they should know what is the importance of data and what is the importance of BI field.
So, Ketki, my first point of discussion is I want to know more about the educational journey and the professional journey so far. How you started your education journey and what achievements you have done in your education journey and how was now your professional journey going on?
My overall journey is I've completed my master's in information technology from University of Mumbai and in 2021. So my career started with Embolden Consulting Services Private Limited, where I have been working as a associate BI consultant. Then my journey has been highly focused and highly practical about data-driven solutions in the finance domain. Basically, I worked in a finance domain. In my domain, there are meaningful insights. I provide insights to stakeholders and business users, and much more focused on BI tools. And also, my knowledge has been depth in data analytics and visualization.
It's really great to hear about your educational journey and professional so far. So my next point is to discuss that I want to know about your company, which company you are working right now, and what is your actual job role. Is that company a service-based company or product-based company? And to know that what you actually do at your job.
I currently work at Embolden Consulting Services Private Limited, a service-based company in the finance domain. The role has been instrumental in my professional growth by exposing me to real-time data analytics, report automation, and KPI development for the financial industry, helping me to enhance my skills in handling large data sets, delivering actionable business insight. There are many live data sets, and while extracting those data sets, sometimes we get errors, sometimes we get issues, and for those solving, I have my database team. So they handle those data, they clean those data, and then we proceed to get an actionable insight and achieve a meaningful report.
Yeah. So next point I want to discuss with you is a very important that at what point of your life you get to know that you made for a BI consultant or a data science field? How you get interested in that?
Good question. My interest in data science come from my academic exposure to data analytics and visualization. My natural curiosity about how data can be used to solve real world business problems. Working with many visualization tools like ClickSense, Power BI, and obviously database management tools like SQL. So it made me realize that how data will work in real time analysis, and always I'm very much curious about how the power of data driven decision making is happening around the world. So it's my self interest, and I always love to challenge the data, that how data is being made, how I can focus.
Okay, it's really great that you are too focused as for the to become a data scientist or a BI consultant. For your answer, I can understand that you are too focused with what you have to do and what you have to not do. Because in this field, many of the students or aspirants get confused at the point they are not clear with their goals. If they want to become a data scientist, data analytics, or sometimes they switch to the like cloud engineer or the developer part. But as for think you are the too clear or too focused with your goals. So you are working from in the company 1 year, 7 months plus, and we want to know how you crack your first job interview process, how you get selected for the interview, what was the tips and tricks you followed for your interview process.
My first interview, I have succeeded basically focusing more upon building a strong foundation in BI tools like ClickSense, SQL, and other data visualization tools. And always I am eager to showcase my personal project and demonstrate my practical skills to a interviewer. And always there is chance to prepare for business scenarios, focusing how BI solution impact business outcomes. This is very much important to know about how real-time scenarios will help you to crack an interview in big MNCs, and also practice mock interviews and understand common industry challenge. So yeah, that's it.
Would you like to share some of the major tips, like if you're going for your first interview, or if you are applying for the job, you keep this mind one thing?
Yeah, sure. If it is your first interview and it is your first job, then you should be always professionally and personally settled, because it is very much important to have the knowledge not only about technical skills, great focused on soft skills also, because it will showcase your personality, the way you are presenting yourself. Be it like if your interview is face to face, then please, I must like to say that you should be dressed up in such a manner where first impression is the last impression, and be confident enough to what you have done in your professional career and why you have chosen a career. It is main important, because many a time I have been in a scenario when interviewer asks me that why you choose data science as a career. So many a time I also failed in that process. But when you practice and practice more, you get more perfection, and you know what interviewer is knowing, that what that candidate will explain or what I will explain. So it's my request to all the candidates or all these Gen Zs who are becoming a data analyst, data scientist. Please focus on your day-to-day things, on your interest. Don't switch it upon how the people are saying around you. Don't have to be a data analyst. To just be what your what your degree is lying for. So degree is just a method
Piece
to
of paper.
gain a basic information.
Yeah, a very important point you said, that you should know why you are in this field, because many of the aspirants should face this question while interview. And yeah, obviously everyone knows, even HR knows, we knows, everyone knows why you are doing this job, first to get the more money or to earn the more money in this field. But we can't answer that like this, like we want to get more money, that's why I'm in this field. You should know the perfect answer. I think you should know the proper way to give that answer. So Ketki, what you think that in India, what is the salary range for a BI consultant is? Like if the any fresher wants to join, till the employee with a 5+ years of experience, what is his salary in India right now going on in 2024?
The salary range for a BI consultant or data analyst in India typically varies from 6 to 15 lakhs per annum, means LPA, for entry level position. Higher with an experience, this can go up to 20 lakhs or more, especially in metro cities like Mumbai or Bangalore. But to be honest, there are many companies, not such MNCs, which are getting top 4Bs, business awards and all. There are startup companies, and I must like to say that my company is also startup company. And if fresher are joining big MNCs, then they are not learning the process of what is actual, what you are doing in the job role, what you are doing in that specific role. So I think they should join some consulting firm, some small scale startup company, and they should know the environment first. First, try to understand the professional environment. You will do lots of work, not only about your role only, about other role also. You will try to understand how the work culture is, how the environment is. So basically, in startup company, you will get the package around 3 to 4 LPA. When you switch the another company, that is your start for entry level. Startup companies is not your entry level, it's just the exposure of gaining an experience in corporate life, how you will be entering in your real corporate world. So I think basically the salary range for entry level is 3 to 12 LPA, and then in experience it goes on further. It depends on your knowledge also.
Yes, yes, it's very important. It depends upon our knowledge also, that how much we are skilled, how much we have the
Yes.
knowledge, how much we are the experience in any specific tool or any specific subject. It depends upon that also, because at the time of the interview we can negotiate for that, that I am the more skilled in this XYZ subject or XYZ tool, so we can negotiate that. So Ketaki, while going through your LinkedIn profile, also saw that you had done many personal projects. So we want to know more about your personal projects, what type of personal projects you have done, and how that personal projects help you to build your career.
Personal projects have played a significant role in demonstrating my capabilities. For instance, I developed an e-commerce sales dashboard and a finance dashboard for tracking ticket closure times, or for showing the revenue and profit margin, that showcase my ability to solve real world problems using BI tools. Right now, I am using ClickSense, ClickCloud, because those tools are booming in my organization. So currently, I have worked in a finance domain by tracking of the tickets, generating reports through imprinting, sending them, and granting over the business users. So that's it.
Which tool you said that you are currently using?
I'm using ClickSense.
Can you please tell more about this tool?
Yeah, basically, ClickSense is a BI tool where you can diverse yourself using automations and build interactive dashboards, and it has drag and drop functionalities. Even ClickSense has free trial of Cloud Enterprise. Right now, ClickSense has been a great BI tool because it has cloud, it has inbuilt ETL tool, it is itself an ETL tool, and always their data modeling has very much clarity that how the two data sets align with each other. And most importantly, Click is a best tool. Right now I'm working with it. I've gone through a great experience within my seniors.
Okay, so we can create the dashboards in that.
Yes.
So, what is the comparison like? How do you feel like after using the Power BI? This tool is more easy than Power BI or not?
It is easy because the scripting part of ClickSense is very much easy. It is different from Power BI and also from Tableau, because when we write some query in Power BI, it is equivalent to SQL. We have to know first the basics for SQL, then we have to switch for Power BI. Then the DAGs they use in Power BI, which is data analyst expression, it is similar with SQL. So you have to know a lot about SQL, structure query language. But in ClickSense, it is his language. It is Click scripting, where you write the one line code and the output is here in your.
Okay, so you mean to say we not have to write the query in that? We have to write just script.
Yeah, right. But because I've experienced recently that when we write a query in Power BI, for example, for top 10 customers, we have to write a query for in Power BI. So I think it may be three, four lines. It can take lots of time to load and to always we have to see about data redundancy and loading time also. We should how we should compress the loading time of the particular app. So in ClickSense, always use only one line code and the output which we want we are always there to present. So I think comparatively to Power BI, ClickSense is much better tool to understand. Anyone can use.
So, Ketki, I want to know what resources you used while doing a self-learning, while going through your career education process. Any specific book or any specific YouTube channel, specific website, you go through that, and also in day-to-day life to keep yourself updated. What things you do?
I always go through with the updated trends of market, and I always do research on what exactly that BI tool or what is data analyst. Come back to your question, but I just want to say that
Yes, yes, yes.
many people around me and also in the world, they think that data analyst is a easy role. We can crack it, can tackle. But they don't know that how data analysts are bombarded with the roles and responsibilities, how they can
Very true,
maintain
very true.
themselves. Actually, so yeah, I will come back to your questions. In my day-to-day life, I utilize my time for Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, and YouTube for courses like courses on ClickSense, Power BI, SQL, and data visualization. Also, I go through with industry blogs, webinars, and communities for Click and other BI tools that have been valuable sources for staying updated.
Also, I going through your LinkedIn. I saw that you are doing some PGDM course in business analytics. You're pursuing.
Yeah, I am doing an PGDM MBA course from Wellinger. This is a management course. I thought I should know to manage the professional and personal life as well, and how the work life is for data analyst and VI consultant.
You are doing this course to know how to manage personal and professional life.
Yeah, because in that, no, yeah, yes, but majorly my focus is on professional life, that how business analysts to manage all the work related, all the data related work, and how to reply to upper hierarchies. So in that degree or in that PGDM course, I always wanted to see myself how can I update it towards business analyst or how can I manage the whole scenario of organization.
So, Ketki, do you think that BI consultant job role will be replaced by AI in future, or do you think that it will be not replaceable by AI?
I think that AI will complement my job rather than replace it. While AI can automate repetitive tasks, the need for human intuition, the human interaction, and how the human work, that is very much challenging. So AI will help to interpret the complex data and also generating the actionable insight that will be the critical part for humans. So AI will always give a touch to the role or to the field. But I won't say that AI will replace, because all that AI is working with human, not see. When your manager told you that this is a machine, for example, this is a machine, this is a humanoid machine, you have to get the task done. You have to operate in like a human. So ultimately, at end of the day, who will be operating? Human only. So I don't think so AI will replace. AI will always try to modify those skills and those challenges in a systematic way. We are using AI tools,
Yes, yes, yes.
not a full AI, but a part of AI. For example, we are using Chat GPT to find out the expressions, to find out the scenarios, examples. So they are relatively handy, but I want to say that artificial intelligence, the upcoming new trend or new field in organization or in educational institute, it's been booming, but India is adapting AI in such a way where I can see in social media and other platforms. So that's good. But in job perspective, AI will always help humans. It won't take a place of humans.
Yeah, but we can talk about the our job roles. Like we can say that
Yes.
AI will not take our job role because we are the part of AI.
Yeah.
Our job role is a part of AI. But there are many job roles in India apart from take job roles. They are taking the role of AI. AI is taking their job.
I have also heard many times, but I think I would like to say that there are many people outside who are 10 plus years experience. They are laying off because they don't know how to use AI tools, how to read with AI, how to write with AI, or how to communicate, how to interact with AI. But I think that's not their fault. On the being part of data analyst field, I would like to say that upgradation is much more important because I think Power BI also upgraded their version into Copilot. Copilot is itself an AI tool which gives visual insight. But AI is not the option where all the future reside for human beings. AI is just a method to enhance an advancement of your role, of your work you're doing. And many of the companies are not understanding that if the person is having 10 plus years of experience and he don't know to, at least he don't know to operate an AI tool, you should train. See, training never goes waste. Training is what you get from your organization and it never goes waste. It will fulfill your dreams or it will fulfill your skills. It will polish your skills. What is going on in the world, they know. But I think our field is so much capable to know about AI. So that's why now the leading BI tools also getting AI into their systems.
Yes, yes, yes. That our job role is not more about AI replaceable by AI, but because we are the part of AI and we should learn the AI and
Yes.
upgrade ourselves with the AI. So, Ketki, tell me about the competition for the BI consultant job role. How the competition is going on in the India in 2024 for the job applications for the BI consultant, or is there a recession also comes in BI consultant?
Recession is not helping out. It is like increasing your competition. I would like to say that in times of recession, competition increases, but the roles for data driven, like BI consultant, data analyst, or data scientist, remain in demand. Even if there is recession, layoffs, or the roles for BI consultant, data analyst, data scientist are same. They will remain in demand forever. But to stay ahead, it's important to keep upgrading skills and adapting to market needs. I mean, you should always stay updated and always forward to the market needs. What market needs, for example, if market want Power BI and you are doing Tableau and you're going for the interview and the interviewer asks all the questions about Power BI and you don't know anything, that's not a good thing. Having extra knowledge about the tool, it's good. But what market need? You should first research and I think you should go through that process and then you will succeed in that field. Recession is a word where I'm listening it from COVID, after COVID, when COVID second wave came and all this started, recession hai, recession hai. But ऐसा है कि recession किधर है? I would like to say that recession is a word. It's not a fear. It is not a fear of complexion, which human beings are taking it like हो मैं डिप्रेस हो गया रिसेशन आ गया फिर कैसे जॉब मिलेगा कैसे मैं लाइफ में अच्छा करूंगी see you know what I would like to share my personal story. I have completed my master's degree in 2021 as I told you, so I have gap 1 year gap because of COVID. And on those time I also think that shit, yeah, this is recession. How can I cope up this thing? But later, when the start of recession, after few days, I understand that recession is a word. The big MNCs are trying to give you fear. They are just opening their social media and posting that this people are being laid off or not. You know what? 50% when they give that 50% of employees of this particular MNCs has been laid off for nuisance reason. When they say that employee is not performing well, then I used to think that what if I don't get job for rest of my life? That was my thinking. But what helps me is my sources of getting knowledge, online sources, offline courses that helps me to land a good job in it fine company. So I think people should not hear the word recession. Recession is nothing but a challenge to you, how you will come up with the ideas, with the innovation tools, and obviously what you are interested in to work. So I think you should not be fear about recession. What is important is to keep upgrading yourself and practice as much you can. Then if you're ready for an industry interview or an industry real time challenge, then you just start applying jobs, start applying yourself, start testing yourself. You're ready. Rather than you keep practicing, you keep exploring. What works in the end is knowledge and how you work towards it. How you maintain your diversity for data. How you maintain your interest in data. It is not that अरे आज बोल दिया मैं आज ये करूंगा मैं आज Power BI करूंगा ClickSense करूंगा and then afterwards when you wake up next day in morning you are like अरे क्या ही करने का इसमें. So I think you should be not that serious. You should be little serious about what you want to do. First of all, decide what you want to do. Then you think about recession is there. And my main important line is just upgrade yourself and just practice because what is important, practice makes you perfect. And if you know some extra about what you're doing, if you know some extra about that tool, then it's plus point. Sometimes interview also impressed by your knowledge.
Yes, yes, yes. Because until and unless you don't go in water, you don't get to know the depth of the water. You have to go in the
Yes,
water to know the depth.
yes,
Okay, so many of the people I saw that they have zero knowledge about data analytics or data scientists, but they are saying like, oh, there is so much recession. You don't want to take the chance to do the courses or do the boot camps or the data scientist or data analytics course. So I think so. There are the many job roles. As you say, it depends upon your interest also how you take the interest. Because my personal experience is when I get to know about the Power BI, within the one day I learned entire Power BI within the one day. Yeah, to write the queries, to plot all the graphs, charts, everything. Because if you much dedicated to do that, you can do that anything at any time. There is
yes.
no perfect time for that.
Yeah, that's only I'm saying. You must have your dedication. You show your dedication towards your tool and towards your data. So I think it will help. It will give you great results in your life.
So, Ketki, I want to know that when you enter in the job market, what was the scenario in the job market going on? As you say that the COVID was going on, and for 1 year you don't able to apply for the job or you don't get the job, and how the jobs market is right now going on in 2024. What the scenario you can see that when you entered versus now?
Job market is right now more competitive, but also more diverse in opportunities with the rise of data-driven decision making and also demand for BI consultant, data analyst, data scientists are stronger than ever. Before, no one has heard about data analyst, BI consultant, business analyst, and data scientist. Before, the world was like new into this field. But after COVID and after at this time, the booming industry is data industry. What is what you want and how to get. It's all about data. World is being competitive of getting into this role, but they don't know how to tackle is the biggest challenge. They crack it easily if they crack it in a way what industry wanted, then they can fulfill their role in a great way.
So, as a BI consultant, how communication skill matters? Means you should be a expert in communication, English communication, or you should be perfect.
I would like to say that communication skills are crucial. It is not compulsory that you have to be perfect like foreigner. Yes, their accent are so.
You think the foreigners are perfect in English?
I think they're perfect, but when
Because of their accent, we don't understand.
yeah, their accent is so much highly liberate of US English because in those case Indian are very much good about their English accent. I have
Exactly.
my colleagues, most of South Indian people, over Marathi people also, they know to speak English very well. But in our field, I think communication skills are crucial because you need to translate complex data into actionable insight for non-technical stakeholders. There are business users where they don't know about any technical terms when we explain what is exactly we have done, what the work we have done. So you have to be slow down, you have to be soft in your communication skills, and you have to be so much patience when they are asking you questions, and you should be able to explain in them layman language. But for me is communication for all the Gen Zs or for all the industrial expertise out there, communication skills are crucial. Basically it being to able the clarity of what you explain your findings. You should be clear enough to explain your finding about what you have done, and that's the key aspects of this role.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, my next point I want to discuss you with that what important subjects, tools, techniques you have followed throughout your career journey, and you will suggest for all the aspirants that you should must have to go through these subject, tools, techniques, and the courses, certification.
First of all, key subjects include data analysis, statistics, and business strategy. You should understand. Important tools include ClickSense, Power BI, Tableau, SQL, and Excel. Main part of your getting data and extracting data and how you will prepare your data is into Excel. You should know the data and how to prepare your data into Excel. Then the other tools came in the line of data analysis. Techniques such as data modeling, visualization, and ETL process are essential. So I would like to say that you should know about data modeling and how the data is modeled, which model is used in that particular tool, or how your data works. If we extract that data in that particular tool, that how your data will act according to that tool.
So my last question is you to Ketki that I was going through your LinkedIn profile. I also saw you had a good volunteer experience while working in a many developer clubs of Google or also attending the events. So how does that your voluntary experience help you to build your professional life?
Volunteering volunteering helped me improve leadership, teamwork, and communication skills. These are important soft skills which rarely taught in college, but are essential for collaborating with cross-functional teams and delivering projects in the workplace. See, college will not taught you these things, and until you don't take any initiative to attend the workshops, webinars, and volunteer any event of your college, then the skills will be appropriately important in your workplace. When you will step out from your college and you will get into a corporate field, you will realize the importance of these three skills: leadership, teamwork, and communication. No matter how bad, how average you are in your technical skills, but you should be good in your soft skills.
So Ketki, my next question is how the degree matters or the how skill matters if the person coming from the non-tech background and he or she wants to do the job as a BI consultant in the field. What guidelines and roadmap they should follow to become a BI consultant?
First of all, I would say that degree helps to lay the foundation of that particular domain or of that particular field. But skills which you have, such as data visualization, scripting, and understanding BI tools, are more crucial for landing job or performing well in the role. And next is for non-tech background is yes, it is possible to enter BI domain for non-tech background because many from non-tech backgrounds transition into data science and BI by learning the necessary tools and techniques. They use online resources, certification, and practical projects. Obviously, by doing these things, they can just bridge the gap. They can build up their gap, and they just have to build their exposure in such a way where no one should point out that you are from non-tech background.
It's really great talking with you. First of all, I would thank you so much for coming to my podcast and giving us your prestigious time to record this podcast. And this podcast will be really helpful in future for all the data aspirants or the students who are going to be in the industry. And once again, thank you so much to you. Please let me know in the comment which guest would you like to see on this podcast and any specific topics you would like us to discuss with them. We will try to bring those guests and ask your questions so you will get more helpful information. Before you go, share this episode with someone. It might really help them because one conversation can change a person's life, giving them a new idea and direction. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video.